Hello guys, this is Horace. The reason I created this video is because I'm part of the Shop Your Way to Wealth Facebook group doing arbitrage, and somebody had a quick question about, I think she was asking if the course covered online arbitrage, and I gave an answer, and in that answer I kind of mentioned that I typically do online arbitrage, and I was going to invite her to just a quick little session, maybe to help her out. And what I noticed is other people started responding saying, hey, I'd like to know about online arbitrage. So I decided, you know what, why don't I just make a quick video? That way I can help anybody that's interested. So first of all, what is online arbitrage? Well, online arbitrage is just like retail arbitrage. It's just that instead of going to the store, you go online and you can find plenty of deals without leaving your home. Of course, retail arbitrage is very good. It works. So why would you want to do online arbitrage? Well, there are a myriad of reasons, but what stands out to me is, number one, I'm addressing the Shop Your Way to Wealth community, and we come from all over the United States. Believe it or not, there are some people that just do not have access to a lot of retail stores. So they're going to be challenged to find good deals all the time, day in and day out. And this is a business about constantly making your purchases. You have to build up your inventory. You have to constantly keep things flowing. It is definitely a cash flow business, and it depends on your purchases. You make your money when you make the purchase. So online gives people in remote regions a chance to take advantage of the entire, Amazon FBA thing that's going on here. Another thing is, if you're like me, you may work a full-time job plus overtime. I simply do not have the time to go out shopping. It takes time to go from store to store. You have to have the time for it. I simply don't, but I'm not going to let that stop me. We're in the 21st century. We're going to act like it, and we're going to go online and get these deals and make this money. Another thing, if you're like me, I'm older. Perhaps you don't have the energy to be out there on your feet hours at a time. You get in these stores and you got to do the work. You're in there scanning, and before you know it, 2 hours have gone by, 3 hours have gone by. Maybe you just don't have the energy. Another thing that's huge with me, and you'll hear it all the time, you see people posting all the time, how I spent all day in the stores and I didn't find anything. That's tough, because you've spent that time. If you were at home, hey, maybe you were still cooking and getting other things done, able to, there's no guarantee that you're going to find everything, online or in the stores. But it hurts a little bit more when you've been out in those streets all day and you just couldn't find anything that was a really good deal. So those are just some of the reasons. Now we know what online arbitrage is. We've kind of covered why you would want to do it. The next obvious question is, hey, where do I go to find the deals? Well, there are so many sites out there. I mean, the sky's the limit. But just to get you guys started, today we're going to go to Groupon. I found a deal, and we're going to look at it real quick just to give you an example of where to go. So I'm going to go to, if I could spell, Groupon.com. And once you get there, everything's in front of you. But there's a deal. What you would do is go down the page and you would just sort of look over things as you see me scrolling down. And when you get to the bottom, you'll just move on. I mean, because you'll go, if you click on view all deals, that'll open up. And I mean, over on the left side, you can look at things, but the main deals are right in the middle, and you just scroll down as you see me doing right now, and you'd go over it. Whichever ones you think, and then you'd go to the next page. But to make this quick, just to show you quick what I found a knife set from Emerald. I guess that would be the chef. Right away, I saw this goes for $2.49. It was on sale for $42. So the next thing I would do is view the deal. That's an 18-piece set. Let me go back because I think there was a different one that I wanted. I think there was. Let me take a quick look, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. Well, we'll view this deal. This is the 18-piece set. I want it to look. I thought there was a smaller set, but the next thing I would do is copy that title, come over to Amazon, paste that in there, see what you got. Let's see here. And I'm not seeing it just yet, so, and that's probably because I copied Groupon in there. Let's fix that title. Okay, 18-piece is what I'm looking for. Let me see. 9-piece. And sometimes if you don't see it, what you might want to do is go broader in the search. That way you get more results and then you can find the one that you're looking for. So this is the wrong one. Let's see. 15-piece, 9-piece. And I'm not seeing it up here. I'm sure there's something I'm doing wrong, so just bear with me for a second. And that could be, it may be a Groupon exclusive. Let's try knives. Let's see, emerald. That's an 18-piece. Piece. Ginsu. Boy, they still making knives? I didn't even know. Okay. Did we say 18? Okay, there it is. I think we got it here. 18-piece. Okay, so is that the set? You kind of bring it over and view the deal. You kind of want to look at the image just like you normally would. 18. Now, the first thing I want to do at this point, before I go any further, I like to look at the keeper chart. That kind of shows me from a bird's eye view whether it's selling. When you see a lot of squiggly lines like this, you know it's selling. Now that's a 3-month period. I'll look at what's it doing in a month. They're moving. What you might want to do, the way Shop Your Way to Wealth works, you come down to the sales rank. You see 193,000 whatever in kitchen. You might want to use a chart. I go over to Jungle Scout. I use their free tool. Let's see here. Kitchen and dining. So I'll come over and see if I can find kitchen and dining. I'll put that sales rank in. And again, this is just at junglescout.com. You can see the URL I'm using. Jungle Scout is a program. Let's see. Now that's showing less than 5. However, that's where sales rank can kind of be a little bit misleading. This is the way I do it. You might not want to do it that way until you get a little more comfortable. But I'm looking at the Keeper chart, and that's telling me what it's really doing. These are actually selling. You can see every time you get a drop, you see where that green line, every time you get a drop, that's a sale. So these things are selling. Again, if we look, every time that drops, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. They sold like 14, 15 of them. Now, from there, I don't go any further until I see, can I sell the product? You know, when you're using the app in the store, it's going to tell you whether or not you're restricted. Online, you need a way to see. So what you do is go to inventory, see if it'll let you add the product. Because there's no sense in doing any more research if you're not going to be allowed to sell it. And you see it here, you can sell it. So now you move forward. The next thing you want to do. Now, here's what we've done so far. So far, we've seen whether or not we could sell it. We've seen whether or not there are, any sales going on. Now we want to look at our competition. A lot of this you guys already know. There is no one selling this FBA. Let me repeat that. There is no one selling this FBA. So you see those sales, you're going to get them all because you're going to get the buy box. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to calculate, is there any money in it? So what I like to do is go, you guys already know this, but go to Amazon FBA calculator. There it is. You need to be logged in to get to it. But then you'll take that ASIN, throw it in there. There it is. Now you look at what your competition is doing. They're selling it at about, the lowest guy is 96.17. We'll put that in there, 96.17. We're going to estimate that it's going to cost us $1 to ship to Amazon. What is Groupon charging us? $42.99. So we're going to put that in there, $42.99. We're going to calculate $29.96. Now, if you really wanted to take it a step further, I'm in Pennsylvania, so I got to pay 6% tax. Let's see, plus 6%. So I'm going to pay $45.57. But even at $45.57, I'm going to make $27.38 per set. Now, this is a deal you guys can jump on right now. These are going to sell. Don't be worried about what everybody else is doing. These are going to move. Okay, we're going to share the buy box. In other words, you get in there if we all got in there. FBA. First of all, FBA is going to get the buy box. Then when you go FBA among all of us, you take the lowest guy. If you're within 2% of his price, we're going to share the buy box. So we all get an even shake. Another thing I want to point out, these guys, they're merchant fulfilled. You're going to beat them and I'm telling you from experience, you're going to beat them at $10 above. So I would probably go in if they're selling it at 96, I probably would go 105.99. And that is the way I would go. That's 35 bucks. I bought 2 of them myself. That's all. You don't want to get in too deep when you're first learning this. You'll know when it's time to go deeper. Just a quick look over my account, just an overview. I mean, I'm not doing crazy numbers. I had 3 sales today for $84.75. In the last 7 days, I've had 22 sales, $760. 32 in the last 15 days, 1,100. I could be doing better, and I will. But, you know, this is how I do it. And remember, we're not approaching this as a get-rich thing. You scale up. But in the beginning, what are you trying to do? If you're trying to do, say, $30 a day, you make your purchase today, that was $30. You made it in one day. It took you 15 minutes. If you do that every day, 30 times 7, what do you got? I'm terrible at math, but that must be about 215 or 210. You do that times 4. I'm terrible at math. Sorry, guys. I never said I was the sharpest tool in the shed. But anyway, if you got, 30 times 7, you're getting 210. If you did that every week, hey, that's 840 in profit. If that would change your life, hey, this could work for you. It's not rocket science. Again, let me know. I did this just for you guys to help out the community. This is what I like to do. If you liked it, hey, let me know. I'll make another one tomorrow. Show you some other places to go. And remember, you can combine online arbitrage with retail arbitrage. What if you prefer retail, but you can't get out today? You got to make your purchases every day. So this is a way that you can, there's all kinds of ways to do this, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Horace Lyons, and I'm out.